going on, guys? Texas Mod Network here, back again for another video in the F-150 today. Want to talk a little bit about the new 2019 Ford Ranger, just released earlier today by Ford. A few of the different ads came out. Probably just going to do an overlay on the screen here real quick. Can kind of show you guys the Ford website, show you kind of what we're looking at. Looks like basically they're bringing back the Ranger. It looks a lot like the overseas model, don't get me wrong. I don't know how much I really care for it. It's got the more rounded edges and everything. I really was hoping that they would take more from the newer F-150 like mine, for example, and go with more of the, cleaner lines, a little sharper lines, make it look a little bit more aggressive. I kind of feel like it's a little bit too mundane. It's got the curves and everything, and I'm just not sure how well that plays out. The back end is definitely not my favorite. It's got the bigger back end. The tailgate's fairly large. I feel like it doesn't exactly match up with the front that great. The tail lights, I mean, they appear that they're bigger than the ones on the F-150, which really kind of is a let down for me. I really wish they would have done something a little bit, I guess, with more of a sporty look, a cleaner look. I feel like they're too big in size. I definitely think the front end, while it's got the curves and everything, I do think that it does look pretty decent. I feel like I could, grow to love it. Alright guys, so let's continue after my camera decided to fall off the dash. That's always a plus. It's not broken, luckily. Anyways, like I was saying, the front end, I definitely feel like I could grow to love it. It's, It's got the rounded edges. I feel like it could have been a little bit more aggressive. I think, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think it's something that we can live with. The biggest thing for me is I'm not sure, there's a lot of hardcore, Ranger fans out there, enthusiasts that really like these trucks in the past. And I know that everybody's got a little bit different take on the new one. There's a lot of mixed emotions, it's almost like it's a completely different truck, just kind of under the Ranger name. But I definitely think people will grow to love it. If you do check out the Ford website, like I've shown here in the video, as you can see, you've got basically the same, regular Ford stuff. You've got the XL, the XLT, and the Lariat, and then they also offer, the Sport Performance packages, and true to the nature of the Ranger fashion, they do have a SDX package, which, if you know anything about Rangers, it's, just more of an appearance package overall. It's going to have the EcoBoost motor, which, I think it's just the way Ford's going. I think it'll be a good motor for the truck. It'll be a good platform. The older ones, the older Rangers, the motors weren't the best. They always struggled in power and everything. So I'm really hoping to see this thing perform, really well. They're pairing it with the new 10-speed transmission. So I feel like it should have, the right amount of power and torque, for its platform. We'll have to see how it plays out. I definitely think that I would myself be interested in getting one down the road. Just try to get something. I don't know how optioned out I would go. I don't know if I'd go, the Lariat with the sport package, the FX4, or do, lower base model, try to mod it out and everything. I'm not really sure about that. I definitely think that if I did get one, I'd really go for the FX4 package. They've got a lot of new things they're unveiling, a lot of new, like, active, traction things, just all the new technology, basically, they're putting into the Ranger. They've got the lane assist, all the regular bullshit. But I definitely think it's a good choice that Ford made, coming back out with a platform. And I will be curious to see if they do decide, I know there was a lot of rumors going around about releasing a Raptor version of the Ranger. I'm definitely curious to see if that plays out in the end. That would certainly be something interesting to see, really off-road capable Ranger. I'd be curious to see what engine and, transmission and power plant and everything they put in that. But with that being said, guys, this is just kind of my first thoughts and reactions of the Ranger. So if you guys did enjoy the video and my constant rambling about the new truck and everything, please remember to like, comment below, tell me your thoughts on the new truck. If you did like the video, please subscribe. I'm going to try to keep doing a video every day for 2018. If you didn't like the video, give it a dislike. Tell me what you didn't like about it. Tell me how I can change and make it a little better. But with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Texas.